Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I want to go over what my plans are for Path of Exile Siege of the Atlas 3.17 ArchNemesis. With the new league, they are adding in a completely new Atlas tree that we're going to have access to. I want to go ahead and go over like what my plans are for it. Now on the official website, the thing when you start searching in for any like key tag words, it actually will make the thing lag. There's actually a much better website called PoEskilltree.com, and it basically is the same exact thing, which I will also include down below, just in case any of you guys were just like me and you were like interested in building a skill tree, but the main one, like the official one, is just a little bit laggy. So we're using this website over here, but it's the same exact thing nonetheless. I want to go ahead and show you guys how I actually plan to start it out. I'll show you like a beginner, and then like the mid, and then like more so towards like the end game for the ArchNemesis League in terms of what my plans are. So first off, what I want to focus in on is you guys do not have to copy mine. I'm just showing you guys what I plan to do to get the most bang for my buck in terms of currency, early to mid to late in terms of our Atlas tree. So starting right off, my whole goal is to be as efficient as possible. I'm not sure if it's going to be kind of expensive to respec for these. But basically what we're doing is we're going to the left over here to get some extra chances for additional connected maps to drop from the map bosses to try to support the early sustain for the maps. And then my main plan is to rush Harbingers as quickly as possible. So starting right off, as far as the tree goes, we're just going to hug the left sides for all of these like map drop chances. And then I'm going to go actually over here for all of the Harbingers. So I'm going to actually just use this Harbingers and type it in so you guys can see what we're trying to prioritize first. So how I'm going to be planning my tree is we're going to rush straight over to this one, which is the Omnious Arrival. So we want to be able to get all of the Harbingers to spawn in. And then we're going to go ahead and try to get this next node over here called Unspeakable Offensive. So what this does is the main thing that we're really here for is the very last one, is specifically currency shards dropped by Harbingers in areas can drop as currency items instead. So instead of getting like, you know, 1/10 of whatever currency, you just get the full thing. That's huge. This could be a very, very good thing. I know previously they had nerfed Harbingers in terms of the, I think it was like 2 leagues ago for the like Atlas, but I think that hopefully this will be very, very powerful. I don't know what the exact percent is. Hopefully they will be more precise with that, but yeah, that alone is just worth the getting. I mean, when you get those shards, that can be worth a lot. Anything with like ancient orbs or exalt shards, like, you know, obviously chaos is pretty nice as well, but yeah, just getting this is going to be what I'm going to prioritize going for first. And then next up, I'm going to try to support my map sustain. So again, I'll have all these linked down below in the pinned comment, just in case any of you guys kind of want to follow along. Then the next thing that I'm getting that's kind of big is just the first wave. It's just there's a chance that it will spawn in a powerful Harbinger boss. So basically, my plan is to go here. So this would be like first, second, and then third over here for our tree. That's like what I want to focus on first. The next thing I want to do is try to help myself with sustain, and also specifically getting that maps dropped in areas have a chance to be 1 tier higher. You can get it in several different areas as well as over here. So what I plan to do is actually, once I got all of my Harbinger nodes, I plan to actually put points into these ones over here. This is just maps have a chance to be 1% higher. There's 2 of them, one on each side. I was also considering over here, there is this rare monster node, because if you think about it, like you could get a decent amount over the course of a time to get certain nice things, as well as these shrines depending on your build. Like for the most part, if you're playing a build that can make use of Headhunter, obviously yes, this is absolutely amazing, and especially if you do happen to get one early on, yeah, I would definitely recommend grabbing that. Or if you're playing anything that can really benefit off of shrines, this could actually be something to consider as well. Just areas always containing a shrine will be very, very good to get as well. But I'm gonna be probably rolling Necromancer, and Necromancer doesn't really benefit as much as, let's say, other builds would with shrines. So depending on your build, you can consider this as well. Again, this is just like my plans for it. So after that, I actually plan to go over here and here. So we're not getting Zana anymore. Now they're getting replaced by Kyrek. It's basically the same thing, I guess. And you're going to get like these scouting reports, which I guess is kind of the same concept. So I'm going to put some points over here. Again, I'm just trying to sustain my maps as I start getting further down the line. Yeah, sometimes it can be a little bit more difficult to sustain. So I don't really like trading maps, because sometimes for whatever reason on PoE, it just takes a while just to trade for a map. Then you go in and then you have to do it again and again. So I'm going to try to sustain myself over here. here. And then what I plan to do next is actually go for the Rogue Exiles. There's actually some extra currency as well with this. So over on the bottom over here, because I started pathing out to the left for this reason, there's a lot of people also just pathing straight from the middle. In fact, I was watching a lot of other content creators as well, as Grim was one of them. I think every single person is mentioning the Harbinger, so this is probably going to be the best for most people. But depending on your build, you can consider choosing something else. But I really like this idea of having all of these Rogue Exiles. The reason why is there's a few, let me just type in the word Rogue, and this is why I love this website better than the official one, is because when you type in anything on the official one, the whole thing just like, it just lags a lot. But not the Rogue, we don't want the Rogue markers, unless you want to do heist. But there's specifically this one over here that I'd probably get first. So in terms of like what I want to do after getting the Harbingers, map sustain, then pick whatever you want. I think that that's going to be kind of the goal for most people as well. But I really like this one for Rogue Exiles to drop additional currency. So I'm probably just going to pick up all of these ones as well. Maybe not this one immediately. But just all of the additional currency ones, this is what I'd pick up. So I get all of this, as I believe it's like 20% currency. And then over here, there's areas have an 8% chance to contain 20 additional Rogue Exiles, accompanied by the 20%. Hopefully you can get that nice extra currency. I've always been a fan of Ritual, so I might actually spec out into this as well, but that's kind of my plan. If you guys do like Ritual, I'll just go and show you guys kind of where the nodes are at. They're not like super far away since we've built this tree out, so that would be something that I would try to prioritize as well if you do like it. That way you guys can kind of just pick out the currency that you want or whatever happens to be popping in over there. But yeah, that's my plan for the PoE skill tree. If there's any efficiency issues with this, definitely let me know in the comment section below. Like I said, I'll have all of these down. And in terms of my plan, because a few of you guys asked me about that. So I do plan to play Necromancer. There's a few unique shown, and I always try not to put in stone what my exact build is until literally I get to see all of the unique items, because sometimes there's just like one item that I see and I'm like, I want to build my build around that one item. There really isn't anything so far that's like, oh my gosh, I gotta have this. This is actually pretty cool though. This thing, this staff is elemental skills, deal triple damage. But then I was also thinking, you also have 63% reduced Ellie res, so that's not actually very good, considering you would lose out on like plus, like last time we played Eye of Winter, we had like +3 to cold levels, and like that's a huge thing to actually lose out on, because some skills scale very, very heavily with levels. But also looking into these Feast Spiked Gloves to get corrosion, and that is apparently going to make it so they have reduced armor, and if you can make them have negative armor, that could be pretty good, considering I don't think the corrosion has a percent of like effectiveness. I believe you just apply it, and the more times you apply it, it's more. I cannot confirm that, but I believe this is going to be a newer mechanic to the corrosion, because I think we had elemental, something with corrosion before, but basically if we can stack this up, we can actually stack our zombies to actually hit for physical. Well, they just hit for physical anyways. We can actually make them do a lot of damage, and then I can actually make it so my attack speed scales with minion attack speed, and then I'm just going to apply lots and lots of corrosion with that Cyclone, and then I will also apply the ability to, like, let's see, do like different offerings off of Cyclone with like cast while channeling. That's at least my idea so far. But yeah, that's my plans, at least for PoE so far. But we'll have to, like I said, wait and see for maybe like a day or two, and then they'll probably data mine the rest of the unique items. But let me know what you guys plan to spec out for, and if yours is like way different, let me know like if there's something much better that I should be going for other than Rogue Exiles, because I'm set in stone, like pretty much 100%. I'm going for the Harbingers, unless they're like significantly nerf them like the first day. It's probably good to go to. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. If you guys want to see PoE 3.17 as well as everything else for ArchNemesis League, we'll be dropping some more videos very soon, of course, when it launches on the 4th of December. Take care. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and I'm signing out. Peace.